welcome to yet another Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday. Well, there's a lot to unpack today. It's Christmas Eve. I did a Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturday earlier, so this is a double feature day. Got to double up on those Sci-Fi Fantasy Saturdays. And this is another new thing that I'm doing, is that this is an introduction to yet a new playlist. This is somewhat of an economic / train game. What's a train game? Well, we'll find out over time, won't we? This is from Hollandspiele, which I've covered several of their war games, and want to thank Hollandspiele for sending this to me. Also, on top of that, I've got a bonus unpacking that's related to this game as well. So quite a bit to get to today, and hopefully you're having a safe and happy holiday, Christmas Eve, getting ready for the big day tomorrow or the middle of the night, whatever, whenever and whenever you celebrate. So this is Dinosaur Gauge. It's designed by Mary Holland and Amabel Holland. And this is, as you can see on the front, part of their dinosaur series. They really like their dinosaurs at Hollandspiele. But this is not a traditional war game in any respect. If you look at the back here, Dinosaur Gauge. This is a pick-up and devour game about dinosaur railroad barons and also dinosaur shipping magnates, and also dinosaur factories, and maybe also dinosaur airlines. As the Western Interior Seaway shrinks away, these business empires will rise and fall. You'll have to invest carefully and adapt to changing circumstances if you want to win big on the stomp market. So again, from Hollandspiele Games, this is sourced by Blue Panther, which is like a third-party sourcing distributor. They do that for several smaller publishers like Hollandspiele, White Dog, the Historical Game Company, Catastrophe Games, and I'm probably missing a few there as well. But let's get inside the box here. As I said, this is kind of a train game. As I said, you've got dinosaur barons there. We'll see how true that is to the case. But there's a whole genre in the hobby game world. This is harder to get off than I thought. There's a whole genre in the hobby game world that deal with trains, economic trains. In fact, Avalon Hill had, I don't know if they were the first. It's a little noisy. I don't know if they were the first, but I know they did have 18XX games. They did games like Rail Baron, and I have a game 1830 from them, and there's a whole bunch in the series, a whole bunch of train games in the series called 18XX, which are basically economic games. You're building trains, you're building railroads and extending track across an area, but you're also investing in the stock of the companies, and so there's a whole economy that's created by it. And there's a lot of games that have come out since then. There's I have several train games. I'm not a huge, like a train aficionado, but I do have a lot of the economic train games and the different types of train games. So I might start covering that as a segment at some point. Maybe we'll have Train Tuesday or Train Thursday or something. I gotta get it off Saturday. But this fits into the sci-fi because you got dinosaurs doing it, right? So let's get inside the box here. This is kind of a standard Blue Panther type box. Get a lot of cubes here. Look at those cubes. Got some buildings in there, some round ones, and some regular standard cubes there. Good stuff. You get your rule booklet, which doesn't look too long here. It's kind of cool. Well, in the end of game. So the rules themselves are 12 pages, it looks like. Here's your end of game. Very, very colorful. Looks like you got examples in here of how you do things. I mean, the art is really nice, kind of whimsical. and buy stocks. As you can see, this is kind of a this is an economic game. You can build, deliver, produce, nest, and recycle. Here's how you start out the game. So yeah, this looks interesting. This looks interesting. So there's the rules. You get your tiles. I'm going to have to dump these out here. Then we've got the map, which is, if you're familiar with Blue Panther, they're paper maps that come at this, but, you know, good size, not thin, but not, you know, not your thick or glossy maps. This out here. Oh, geez. Sorry about that. Good morning. Woke you up with that one. See how much I can get of the map here. There we go. So you've got your map here. You know, cross over some water, it looks like here. Let's pop out a little bit and see what we got here. There we go. Get a little bit better view of the map there. You've got your end game over here. You've got some, this is probably your stock market for the different companies that you're going to invest in, I would imagine. There's waste. There's some shipping boxes over there. There's the stomp market up at the top. Then it looks like you've got some of your action items. Let's go a little bit more on here. Some of your action items like build, deliver, produce, nest, recycle, some of the things you can do in the game. On your go, you take $5, place a tile, buy stock, take an action. Then these are your actions. So you've got a lot of stuff on the board, which is nice as well. Then you have, in addition to the map and the rules, you have these tiles here, which are standard Blue Panther type tiles. They're very thick here. And sometimes there's even maybe a laser cut to it, but you can see they come out relatively easy. Very thick, very nice tiles in that regard. You got a volcano. That can't be good. They're single-sided. And then you got some of these here. Looks like you got some circles to pop out. And these are probably the stock for the different companies that you have here. Got some bonuses. So very colorful tiles. They're single-sided, but they're very thick there. So that is what you get in the box. I wonder if you need to have paper money. Sometimes in these games, these economic games, you need to have paper money. And I don't know if they take $5. There we go. There is Mary and Amabel right there. Don't see it in there, but sometimes you have to provide your own money, because I don't see money in here, but I'll get into that. I won't take your time with that. The bonus unpacking is something else that came along with this, is this, which is a thicker map to the whole. It's not the paper map. It's a little bit. It's a lot thicker. It's almost like a pad. It's almost like see that? Very nice map there. Very thick. Kind of has a overcoat on it, and it almost looks like it's almost like a cloth mat that is reinforced here. So let's take a look at that. See how that all looks here. Ooh. Boy, it plops out a lot easier, but it's the same map. It's just a better one, a better component here. So you can get that separately at Hollandspiele. So there you have it. This is what you don't get this in the bag or in the box of Dinosaur Gauge, but you can pick this up extra. This might be worth. This is really nice. I mean, this map is okay. It's the same map, but this is really nice finish to it. As you can see here, it's got a little bit of a, feels like a cloth, but then it's got like a plastic cover or reinforcement on there. Very nice map there. So anyway, this is what you get in a box of a Dinosaur Gauge. This looks very interesting. Looks like it might be somewhat of a pick up and deliver game. A lot of train games get into that. Not only do they get into investing in stock markets or investing in companies with stock, this one looks like it has a stock market of sort, or at least a stomp market. I think that's a little bit different. I think that's might be some of a destructive piece here, maybe. But it looks like you're going to be building rails or paths at least, and having companies to invest in, and building along those companies, and all kinds of good stuff here. And with all these dollar bills laying around, I imagine there's an economic function. This one, I don't know if this, I don't see money in here, so I imagine you'd probably just need to provide either paper money or chips or something along the lines there. I'll have to get into the rules on that. But I want to thank Mary and Amabel for getting this to me. I would like to get this to the table. As I said, I've played quite a few train games during my tenure, and this one looks like a really interesting one, and it looks accessible to possibly younger audiences as well. At least the art and everything is very evocative of something that is a little bit lighter than let's say Steam, for example, which is a pretty or relatively cutthroat train game. A lot of train games can get very cutthroat, and who knows, maybe this one is too, and they made it nice by putting some colorful dinosaurs on the box. Anyway, love to know what any of you think about this. Have you played this one? If you played, talk about train games in general, that's fine as well. As I said, I might try to do a regular feature at some point. I've got a lot of war game games to catch up on, and a lot of unboxing from Hollandspiele, because I did a big purchase from Hollandspiele, and then got a big shipment from Hollandspiele. So much to many thanks for them for that, and I need to get to unboxing those. But most importantly, game-wise, I need to start playing these things. I got to get these to the table so I can tell you a little bit more about it on a follow-up episode. Anyway, I'm off to go spend some time with my family. Spent quite a bit yesterday playing a lot of games. No war games, but played a lot of games yesterday. But now I have this one, so maybe we'll get this to the table today. Hope you guys are having a happy, healthy, and safe holiday season on this Christmas Eve. From my family to yours. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.